An Idaho family is reflecting on when they lost their home and how they even started the process of rebuilding. Our Abby Wills sat down with them today. Abby, it sounds like they know life after the flames better than anyone.
That's right, Hunter. The Moore family lost their home in 2007 in a fire in San Diego. Since then, they've moved to Idaho, but they have significant insight on the journey to recovery.
You come out and you're just heartbroken, right? Everybody can't believe everything they own is gone pretty much.
Tom and Pam Moore are all too familiar with losing everything.
Our fire was in 2017 fire in San Diego, 207.
They lived in San Diego when their home burned, and from 2007 to 2010, Tom says they spent every day in the recovery process.
It's a full-time job.
Tom built his house himself, so he knew it better than anyone.
I built this house, this first house I built myself.
But insurance companies had to make sure the Moore's claims were accurate, and that experience took longer than expected.
It actually took from September 2007 to June 2007, October, to June 2010.
First, an independent contractor hired by their insurance came to what was left of their home to assess the damage.
There's three major contractors that do this for insurance carriers now.
At that point, the Moores had to curate a list of everything they owned.
I had to send them a line item, like an Excel spreadsheet. Each line was some article, clothing, jackets, shoes, every fork, every plate.
And what they thought their home and everything in it was worth.
Give us a list of contents. We said, hey, I'm not able to do that yet. So they said, well, just give us what you did.
And when the Moores went back to their home to try to remember what was in it, they couldn't find much.
Most of it was melted. So it took under six months to develop the contents.
After digging through the rubble and trying their best to remember what they owned, they got a claim, one that they fought hard for.
He gave me everything else. He was tired of negotiating.
But it still wasn't everything they felt their home was worth. Tom gives the example of a saddle his wife Pam had.
It didn't matter if we actually went and bought that saddle for $3,000 instead of if they gave us $100.
Even still, they say they're lucky that they had put the preparation in to prepare for a disaster of this sort.
So your work ended up paying off at the very end.
Right.
The Moores know the journey several Californians have ahead and say they'd recommend doing research to learn what to do.
Because they will walk you through the process that I'm talking to, but much more in detail.
And they'd recommend leaning on each other as they rebuild their lives.
They have a long road ahead of them.
And the Moores say they'd recommend taking a video of everything in your home to simply remember what you do have in case your home gets lost. They say the more you know about what's in your home, the better off you'll be. And Hunter, the Moores also say they documented every step of the way with their insurance company, so they knew exactly where they were at in the process in case someone new came in halfway through.
I mean, that's an important step. So they came from San Diego, now to Idaho, where we're also in that fire-prone zone.
Exactly, yes. So they said wildfire danger is, of course, just as prevalent here as it was in California, so it's extra important to stay prepared in both states.
Yeah, once a year writing that Excel sheet, important. Thank you, Abby.